Well, hello, YouTubers. This is my first video. I planned it to be more epic and start off with something amazing, but whilst I was playing WWE 2K16, I was watching an old UFC with Chris Weidman and Vitor Belfort. You know that fight? And I was so distraught in what I was hearing that I had to stop what I was doing and make a video immediately. They were all on Weidman's middleweight strap, pun intended, saying like, oh, Weidman's so good and blah, 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 blah. And the thing that really set it off is after he beat Vitor Belfort, he said, oh, everyone, you better jump on the bandwagon now. I'm still accepting people to come on and jump on the Weidman train. Chris Weidman, shut the hell up. You, sir, are a sucky fighter. You suck. You have good... You're the base template of UFC fighters. Wrestling background, strong power punches, no technique, power in your punches. You have decent, and when I say decent, I mean you have decent chin, and you have decent stamina. Horrible stamina for a wrestler. But let's start at the beginning. Chris Weidman versus Vitor Belfort. Chris Weidman came out of nowhere. I mean, this nigga was in like the D League, like the AAA. AAA? Or no, was it the, I don't know how baseball works, but the lower, this came out of nowhere. Chris Weidman versus Anderson Silva. And something in my mind said, this nigga's about to win. Anderson Silva's getting tired. This nigga's gonna win. But whatever. So, let's see. Everybody's hyping this Weidman guy up. The fight starts. He takes Anderson Silva down. Oh, he throws a little pepper and stuff. No real danger. Try to get Anderson Silva in the leg lock. No real danger. Anderson Silva gets up. Second round. After this time, Chris Weidman looks already defeated. Like, he looks already like, dang, I'm in over my head. After he got him down initially, Anderson Silva got up with very minimum damage. Then he kept trying to shoot again, and he couldn't get him down. So Anderson Silva was doing his thing, picking them apart, jab, jab, jab. Anderson Silva getting more cocky because he's like, this guy took me down, I got up, he can't beat me. He's beating Chris Weidman. Like, it's only a matter of time. Anderson Silva got too cocky, falls to his own. He gets clipped. Happens to the best of them. Anyone can get clipped. Fedor's been clipped. Dan Henderson's been clipped. Everybody's been clipped. It happens. Whatever. Chris Weidman wins. Woo! Okay, fine. Literally. I mean, legitimately, nah, but he wins. Second fight. He did a lot better in the second fight. Anderson Silva breaks his leg. Oh, maybe Anderson Silva would have lost, maybe he wouldn't have. Whatever. He broke his leg. Another legitimate win for Chris Weidman. Then we go to Lyoto Machida. Now, this is the Lyoto Machida who's on the decline in his career. Like, he's like 42 years old. He's timid now because he got knocked out a couple of times, and he's trying not to, listen, he's not the same dragon. He's more like the How to Train Your Dragon Machida now. Even still, he had Weidman in danger, I'm going to say, the third or fourth round, where I felt if Lyoto Machida had any dragon fury, he could have finished Weidman. He chose not to. He loses. Weidman gets another legitimate win. Moving on to the Vitor Belfort fight. Vitor Belfort. First of all, this man had the Nevada State Commission test Vitor everywhere. Vitor's pumping his gas. Up, drug test. Vitor's at home playing with his children. Up, drug test. Vitor's at church. Some guy walks in out of the pulpit taking the drug test. Now, let's get one thing clear. Vitor Belfort is obviously taking something. He's obviously taking steroids. It may not be steroids, but we call it the Alistair Overeem juice, or maybe it's actually the blood of Christ that he's injecting into his veins. He's like 92 years old. He looks better than most anybody. He's saying something. Get over it. Stop testing him. Just fight the guy. He's 90, 100 years old. The fight happens. Vitor, looking not old. Bop, bop, bop. Got him. Oh, he's flurrying. Weidman's covering up. The man's got a chin. He has a decent chin. Anderson Silva, Lyoto Machida. Vitor's not the strongest punchers, but he took it. Whatever. So then Vitor, arthritis kicks in, and Weidman gets him to the mat and finish him. Vito acts like a dinosaur on his back. Obviously, the oldness showed in. Chris Weidman's like 20, and Vitor's like 220. So whatever. He beats Vitor Belfort. He is still not legitimate. He is still not a good fighter. He is what you call post Georges St. Pierre title. How Georges Pierre was, fighting, trying to knock people out, and then after a while you just realize, I can just take people down and sit on them and win and never lose. That's pretty much what he's done. Georges is 10 times better than Weidman, though, because Georges actually does what he does pretty masterfully. Weidman, it's really no technique. It's just a wrestler. It's like he must be like Ben Askren. Ben Askren? Yeah, that loser. He reminds me of him. Taking people down and just using his wrestling, which, like I said, if you're a fighter, you should be able to stop that. But let's not get a big head. You're not that good of a fighter, guy. You seem like a great person, yay Jesus, but your fighting skills are... You get 2 thumbs down for Paris ranking system. If Jacare gets a hold of you, he's going to clap you up. Luke Rocco may even beat you. But until you beat, like, 2 to 5 in the middleweight division, then, yeah. Stop talking. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing Jesus. And Joe Rogan is embarrassing all the fans who watch, saying that Chris Weidman is legitimate. Because he really isn't. Who am I? Just a skull-faced kid who's been watching UFC since Ken Shamrock and Royce Gracie was going at it. So, even those little lower loser promoter shows. So, yeah, I'm pretty versed in the arts of fighting. But, yeah. Weidman, no. Take the American flag off.